So today we're gonna talk juicing. So we're gonna start with how I started juicing. I was at the gym, right? And my homeboy from the gym. And I say homeboy from the gym because he's my homeboy from the gym. I don't know him outside the gym. And everybody got that person that they don't kick it with outside of that environment. You got a homeboy from work. You got a homegirl from the yoga class. You got that's my Safeway homeboy. I only see him at Safeway. You know what I'm talking about? So no disrespect to my gym homeboy, but we only kick it at the gym. I only see him at the gym. We only conversate at the gym. So he's just my gym homeboy. So I was finished with my workout. I'm in the sauna. And he comes in, we chopping it up as usual, and he says, bro, you should juice. You should juice, bro. That's what he said. And I'm like, why? And he was like, it'll change your life. And I'm like, well, what make you say that? Like, how is it gonna change my life? He starts breaking it down, right? So I'm like, okay, sounds interesting. And then at the end of, I'm getting ready to leave. He says, bro, juicing and Burning Man will change your life. And I said, juicing and Burning Man, huh? He said, juicing and Burning Man, trust me. So I go home, I do my research. I'm Googling and searching and binging and everything you could think of. And I say, okay, well, Styles P had a juice bar, he juices. And I'm like, okay, that made me feel a little more comfortable because I can relate to Styles P. My walk of life, like, okay, that's Styles P. We look, that's that look, okay. And mind you, I would have did it if I didn't see someone who looks like myself doing it, but it does make you feel a little more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's not just, I'm not the kind of guy that they got to be doing it for me to do it. But when you see, okay, we're doing it as well, you have a little, it's a little more comfortable. Like, okay. So, you know, I'm Googling Bing and I see Reboot with Joe. Watched the whole documentary. I'm like, okay, that was inspiring. It's inspirational. So I'm like, okay. Look like something I might can get into. So I go buy me a juicer. Go buy a ton of fruits and vegetables, right? Get back to the house, I'm ready to go. I'm juicing. So this is what I'm gonna tell you about juicing. This is how I juice. First off, I get the area ready. I put a towel down. I put a towel down because juicing gets messy as hell. So once the cup gets full, the air in the juicer that's blowing the juice out makes the cup splash out juice. So that's why I put the towel down. So I get another towel to hold on the back of the juicer when I'm pushing down the juice, when I'm pushing down the vegetables and the fruits, because it'll start to splash out of the juicer at the top. The pulp go all over the place. So I get my area ready first. So the first thing you gotta understand about juicing is it's gonna get messy. So don't wear your Sunday's best while juicing. Don't wear your fresh club fit while you're juicing. Don't have your work uniform on trying to juice real quick before you leave the house, because that shit gonna get messy. I guarantee it. So now I got my fruits and I get my fruits and my vegetables ready. I sit them all out next to the juicer, because once the juicer get going, you gotta be right there. Load it up, get it in, get it out. So I'm juicing. Let's say beets, right? You throw a beet in there, and mind you, I don't cut I don't cut the beet. I leave the leaves, everything. I juice everything on it. I seen people cut it. To each his own. Do it however you want to do it. I leave it on there. So let's say I'm throwing the beets in there. I'm throwing the apples. I'm throwing the oranges. I'm throwing the grapefruits. Right? At some point, the juice is going to get full. and you're gonna have to dump it. So it's just a gang of pulp around the juicer. So you got to get a bag, dump it in the bag, right? And then you got to clean it out, because just dumping it isn't good enough, right? So you put the juicer bag together. I juice for the whole day, so I'm gonna dump it maybe 4-5 times. And the reason I juice for the whole day is because this is breakfast, lunch, snack, and sometimes dinner. If I'm hungry enough, I'll eat a dinner. But if not, then I'm just gonna juice the whole day. So if you're just juicing for meals once a day, I mean, however many times you're juicing, you clean it as you go. Me, I'm gonna have to dump it a lot because I'm juicing for the whole day, right? So it's gonna get messy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just if you're new to juicing, if you're thinking about going to go juicing, just know that it's going to get messy. So I just like I looked up a lot of recipes, and at first I was doing like just the recipes, but the more I juice, the more I feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna do what I like. You know what I mean? So right now I'm drinking. I call this a gumbo. Just because it's not, I didn't get this off a recipe. This is just stuff that I like that goes together, like a gumbo. The chicken, the crab, the shrimp, all that, the sausages, all that goes together in a gumbo. This is stuff that I think go together, that I like. So beets, grapefruits, oranges, a few apples, carrots, all in here. Not to be confused with a spread juice. This is a gumbo juice. Stuff that I like that go together. A spread juice would be just hella random shit. Just hella random shit like a spread. Right? So, and it doesn't taste bad. So, the thing that I get with juicing, so people come up to me and they'll see me, I'll pour me a glass of juice, and then, especially the green one. They're like, that looks disgusting. In the green one, I probably would do like spinach, kale, kiwi, grapes, apples, celery, cucumber, maybe that. And they'll see it because it's green and be like, oh, that's disgusting. It tastes great. I'm telling you. It's not nasty at all. It tastes great. But, I mean, to know that it tastes great, you would have to try it. A lot of times, people, they don't want to try new things, so they're just going off the look of it. If you're going off the look, you might not like it. I'm just saying. Yeah. So.
Yeah.